Hey guys, what's going on? Man, is it Friday already? Time is flying by way faster than I want to admit. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the stream today. We are talking about PS5 shortages and the investigation that is about to go into what's causing them. And you'll be surprised on some of the details that we've heard about recently. We're also talking about that Pokemon presentation was pretty cool. One game in particular was a real standout for me, but I would love to hear from you guys and what you thought of that presentation. And we will be talking a lot more news. Guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. As always, we're going to be time stamping the topics. So if you want to check that out later on, after the stream ends, we'll have the topics time stamped, and also we'll be talking about the DualSense and how short of a lifespan it has. You guys, I'm surprised about what I found out about the DualSense. It's kind of mind-boggling to me, but we'll talk about it, and I would love to hear from you guys. But without further ado, let's get to it. Yeah. I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. What have you all been up to? What games have you guys been playing this week? I've been playing a lot of 3D Mario, 3D Mario Land on the Switch, and that Pokemon news that we saw earlier this week kind of got me hyped for one of those games in particular, but we'll get to that a little bit later. What is going on, you guys? Oofmeister, hope your evening's going awesome, man. What's going on? Thank you so much for hitting up the chat. Thank you guys for the likes, man. I never have to ask you guys to hit the like button. You guys just do it automatically. You guys are amazing. And I appreciate the community that we're building here. A really cool community of gamers. Also, you guys, let me know how the restocks worked out for you this week. We saw quite a bit of restocks. We saw Target. We saw Best Buy doing it today, actually. Was it this morning? I think Best Buy dropping it this morning. I try to give you guys a heads up as much as I could about Walmart. I dropped a video earlier this week, so we had Walmart do the drop yesterday. Oofmeister, you've been playing Fortnite and Fallout. Nice, man. That's cool, dude. That's cool. Which Fallout New Vegas? You know, I haven't tried that one. That's the one Fallout game I haven't really played. How is it? The first thing we're going to be talking about, you guys, speaking of PS5 shortages, you know, we saw a lot of restocks this week, and this article comes to us from GameSpot.com, and I would never have thought, but President Biden and PlayStation 5 in the same sentence. I never would have thought I'd be saying that, but apparently the two are connected. And let's look at this article really quick here. GameSpot saying that PS5 Xbox Series X component shortage to be investigated, President Biden says. So we've known for some time now that the shortages, the semiconductor shortages, more specifically like the AMD chips, has led to a real big problem with the production of PS5 and Series X. But we're hearing now that this is going to actually be looked into by our own government. The article goes on to say a semiconductor shortage brought on by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic is beginning to become detrimental to a wide range of industries, prompting President Biden to launch an investigation on how it can be resolved. So, I mean, President Biden didn't literally mention, you know, PS5 and Series X, but he did say that, quote, semiconductors play a critical role in enabling the products and services that fuel our economy, contribute to American innovation, and enhance our national security, the group said in a letter to the president last week. Given the central role of semiconductors, strengthening the U.S. position in semiconductor research, design, and manufacturing is a national priority. So, you know, hopefully this helps remedy some of the problems that we've been seeing with these shortages. I really do hope this lends a hand to that problem, and hopefully we can start seeing more of these consoles going out. You know, we're not seeing, we saw a lot of restocks this week though. We actually did. And I would like to hear from you guys how successful you were during those restocks. Let me get to the chat, you guys. Miller, what's going on, man? How's your night going? Miller surprised the Sony Direct came tonight. Yeah, the Sony Direct, was that yesterday, I believe? We'll talk about that a little bit also. Miller says Sony does fast delivery. JTP Muscle Makers, what's going on, man? 2020 Mr. GSO in the house. Oofmeister from GameStop. Did you get you got the PS5 from GameStop? GTP Muscle Makers also, PS5 controller only has less than 450 hours before it starts to have issues. Yeah, exactly, man. Really insane news about the DualSense. Really insane news about the DualSense. And that's actually a good segue, because that's what we're about to talk about next. So there's a YouTube channel called iFixit. Is that what the name of their channel is? Yeah, it's called iFixit, and he did a teardown of the PS5 and the DualSense controller, and the outcome was really surprising to me, you guys. Like what JTP Muscle Makers mentioned, this thing has less than 450 hour lifespan until it starts getting a DualSense drifts. That's pretty insane to me. Let's take a look at that video really quick. This is pretty insane, you guys. So he went in and he went on to explain actually that previous generations of consoles actually suffer from this, and more specifically the PS4 had the same technology going into the controllers, Xbox One controllers as well. And what he went on to explain in the video is that there's a specific way that they make the sticks in these controllers that lends to it getting worn out like really fast. And so it's crazy to me that, guys, the PS5 controller, I understand there's a lot of technology going into this controller, like, you know, the triggers, the HD rumble, but they spent money on reusing the sticks from previous generations. This is a $70 controller. It's pretty pricey. And to think that on average, after 400 some hours of gameplay, that you're gonna start experiencing DualSense drift is really mind-boggling to me. What do you guys think about this? This is crazy. It's actually I'm actually happy that we're actually getting an answer to what the heck is causing this. Miller saying, yeah, Miller saying, yes, the semiconductor in general for the whole industry, since it's all manufactured in China. Oofmeister oh yeah, that's right, Oofmeister copying the digital bundle. I remember that, man. JTP Muscle, yeah, I agree with you, man. It's BS, dude. We spend a lot of money on these controllers, man. I would expect them to last a lot longer. Oofmeister, your PS4 controller is from 2015 and doesn't have any problems. Nice. Oofmeister saying that if his PS5 controller dies before his PS4 controller, I'm gonna kill Elmo. Man, poor Elmo. What do he ever do to you, man? So, this is that strip that he just showed us. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of demonstrating how the mechanism works. So,
sheet for the RKJXV, a familiar
Turn up the volume a little bit.
Right on page 1 of the product sheet is the operating life for the RKJXV's potentiometers, 2 million cycles. Just below that, the lifespan for the center push function, 500,000 cycles. Translating those numbers into just how long your joystick will last depends greatly on the type and intensity of games that you play, but some back-of-the-napkin math based on some of our coworkers' Call of Duty gameplay gave us a shockingly low number. The components in these sticks could easily exceed their operating life in just over 400 hours of game time. So, all this finally brings us to our first cause of drift: wear to the potentiometers. Over time, the wiper scrubbing back and forth against the resistive pad creates imperfections, altering the voltage readings across the terminals. But it's not all the potentiometer's fault. In order to work, they have to measure joystick movements from a consistent starting point. As you move your joystick around, the spring-loaded...
Yeah, so he basically goes on to say that wear and tear, and depending on how much you use the controllers, this is something I never thought I'd have to worry about. But usually, so if he's saying 450 or 400 hours, that means I'm already done for, because I put in more than that on my PS5 controller. I haven't experienced any issues, so hopefully none of you guys and girls out there have experienced anything. But I really do think that this is a problem that has to be looked at, like seriously looked at by Sony, because it's pretty dumb in my opinion. We live in a day and age where these electronics are getting so advanced and they're increasing in price. Spend a little more to give us some more longevity out of our controllers, I would say, you guys. But anyways, let me know in the comments if you guys are having any issues with your PS5 controller, or I had drift with my Xbox controller, and of course we all know the problem with that the Switch is having. Those are the sticks are a lot smaller on the Joy-Cons, right? So I can imagine this problem being a little bit more worse for smaller controllers. It's kind of nuts, man. Oofmeister says he stole my cookies, so Santa had to take my grandma instead. Oh jeez, man, this story is getting crazier by the minute, man. Oofmeister, you bought the bundle to save money. Nice, man. So, who here saw the state of play that Sony did? Sony state of play. Many people are saying that it was a little underwhelming. There was some highlights for me. So, let's take a look a little bit over the state of play that we saw. What's up, Joyful Flamingo? Miller says add the extra warranty on the controller instead of spending more on a new one. Hey, that's a good idea, man. That's a good idea to start putting warranty on those controllers. I'm hoping, you know, I hope we see some kind of more permanent fix. Because to buy a, and getting the warranty will help, of course. Get the warranty for the controllers that you get. That's a really good idea. Because I would find it hard pressed to have to buy a new controller and they become as dispensable as something a lot cheaper. I mean, that's just crazy to me, and they're so expensive, and I never thought that this would be a problem we'd have to worry about, but apparently it is, and hopefully there's some kind of permanent fix for it soon. So let's check out the state of play. Some highlights. What were the highlights for you guys? Many are saying that it was pretty underwhelming. What do you guys think? So they showed a lot of footage from games that we've already kind of heard about already, was the big gripe that I heard people say. Like, we saw gameplay from the new Crash Bandicoot already. I mean, it's getting the PS5 treatment, the PS5 upgrade, so that's pretty cool. That's a very lukewarm way to start off the presentation there. What I liked is that they showed gameplay footage from Returnal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. I don't think we've really seen too much gameplay footage, but they actually did go into detail about some of the stuff that we've been seeing. So that's pretty cool. Returnal's looking like a pretty cool game. Miller, yeah, exactly. Look at the Joy-Con no fix yet. That's true, man. The Switch has been out for how long now, and there's no remedy to the Joy-Con problem. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts.
So you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt fire, which is great for crowd control.
But what do you guys think of Returnal? How's this game looking for you?
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to
I know that you know, this is coming out in May, a little, I think the end of April actually. And also the big game that I'm excited for is the new Resident Evil, because that thing looks pretty nice on the next gen.
we allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
Joyful Flamingo saying Final Fantasy VII Remake PS5 edition looks pretty nice. That's true, man. It does look pretty good. Oofmeister says, good thing I can just use keyboard and mouse. Yeah, so Returnal's like, it's not looking too bad. What's this game? Oh, is that the one called Knockout City? Okay. Knockout City. This is looking to me like I've been a little discouraged with some of the the online multiplayer games that I've been seeing. Like Destruction All Stars was a little lukewarm. What you guys think about that game? But every time I see a game like this, you know what I think of? It's how I spent full price for a game called Rocket League. If you guys remember that game, it came out during the summer. And how I regretted spending so much money. I literally streamed it for like one day, but I guess we won't know till we try it, right? Miller's saying he's gonna wait for the reviews for Returnal. Nice, man. What else do we got here? What's this game all about? Oh, is this Cyberpunk for the DS? What is this? Saifu! Hey! Something new? Okay. Okay. We didn't see too much of it, but... Oh, Sifu. Solar Ash. That's a pretty cool art style there.
Combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage.
Oh, what the heck? Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, is this like a third-person Five Nights at Freddy's? What is this? Security breach. Huh. Interesting.
That was a chilling new look at 5
Nights at Freddy's security breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld.
Oofmeister says I spent $20 twice for it, once for Xbox and once for PS4, and now it's free. The name reminds me of a For Honor movie for JJ called Saifu's Poise. Huh. Sifu. Miller says, Sifu could be hit or miss. Rent it from Redbox first. Good idea, man. Good idea.
As you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy gluttons. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel
Abe's Odyssey?
in high alert and suspenseful.
What game was this? I missed it. Oh, there.
Likely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy gluttons. Surroundings and use them to craft an impression against them.
I feel like
or
if
use
you've
them to gain
seen one
access to
Abe's
paths
Odyssey
still
game, you've
ahead.
like seen them all,
Here we've
no?
built lots of opportunities. Isn't bad enough.
They always look the
True
same.
Oddworld fashion,
Oh, Oddworlds. Okay, I'm sorry. I kept calling it Abe's Odyssey, but Oddworlds, what I meant to say was if you see one Oddworld game, it seems that you've seen them all, but
PS5 version for no extra.
any Oddworld fans out there? Is this Beeswax? Or Beeswax? Beesmax Part 2? Miller, I don't do Gamefly, man. Mark, thank you, man. Oddworld Soulstorm. Yeah, there we go, Oofmeister. Abe's Odyssey Oddworlds. What's this all about?
They're usually timid.
I'm just gonna fast forward through this because I'm sure you guys saw most of it already. Kenya Bridge of Spirits. Oh, this they actually just had a game about this recently, right? Excuse me.
Now let's settle in for
Okay, so they showed us a little bit more from Deathloop, and this is actually pretty cool. This is giving me that Quentin Tarantino vibe. What do you guys think about Deathloop? I'm actually digging this one. Mark Wilkinson, you own it, but you still haven't played Munch's Odyssey on the original Xbox. That's where it all started, right? Munch's Odyssey. Yeah, I'm digging like the style of this game. Very stylish. Pretty cool. How many of you guys think this actually could have been possible on just PS4? This doesn't look like it takes too much advantage of next gen technology. But still looking pretty cool. Oofmeister, the gameplay looks like Dishonored. But the Ferris wheel is saying Chernobyl Modern Warfare 2. Deathloop. Oh, I didn't know it was Bethesda? What the? Oh, it's Bethesda Arcane Lion presentation. Nice. Speaking of Bethesda, there's something about Bethesda I wanted to talk to you guys about.
How about a huge
Now for me, this was okay, so there was a little bit of a tad bit of a controversy that came out of this part of the presentation. This is an upgrade that is PS5 exclusive, but correct me if I'm wrong. I read somewhere, and I might be totally wrong about this, you guys, so please let me know. The DLC is going to be PS5 exclusive. Is that true? Is that true?
Your girl finally made it to Midgar.
My face is gonna disappear for like 2 seconds. Shazam!
Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government will prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle.
Stop! We gotta help.
BioShock Dishonored. And also another big highlight is that Yuffie is being introduced, and there she is kicking butt and taking names. How are you guys feeling about the Final Fantasy remake so far? Has it lived up to your expectations? Okay, hold. Graphics on PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5. Okay, it's getting the PS5 upgrade. What the heck is I'm scared to ask this, Oofmeister, but what does T-posting mean? I'm not cool enough to know. Alright, I'm just gonna fog effects, cool, choo. Lighting. Ah, Tifa, the love of my life. Tifa. Some quality of life improvements, prioritizes displaying graphics at 4K, maintaining 60 frames per second. Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay, is this what they were is Yuffie DLC exclusive to PS5? That's what I thought I was reading. And if that's the case, that kind of sucks, man, because
Just do it.
you know, it should be available for PS4 owners. Oh, okay, if you own a copy of PS4, upgrade to PS5 for free, available for oh, okay, it is PS5 exclusive.
Final Fantasy.
They snuck it in there really quick. Oh, let me go back to it.
You see that?
They pulled a little sneaky. Okay. Right there. Okay, hold up. All right, yeah. All right, new episode featuring Yuffie available for purchase after upgrading to PS5. So that's okay. That's what they were talking about. The Yuffie DLC is PS5 exclusive. I wonder how expansive that DLC is gonna be. Hmm, that's interesting. Okay, well, that was the PS Direct roundup. What's up, Accolade Arcade? What's going on, man? All right, so we saw a mention to Deathloop, Bethesda being one of the developers of Deathloop. Bethesda. So Bethesda is now owned by Microsoft, but we're seeing Deathloop on PS5, and of course it was only half developed by Bethesda, so that could be the reason why we're seeing it on a Sony console. Of course, we talked about how Microsoft can really let Bethesda do what they want to do. It wouldn't make sense because if Bethesda games were available on more consoles, that means more money for Bethesda, and that means more money for Microsoft. So it doesn't surprise me if we don't hear of an exclusive, unless this next rumor that we're hearing, this comes from gamesradar.com. And there is a rumor that we're going to be seeing a Bethesda showcase next month in March. Microsoft could be gearing up to host an event focused on their Bethesda acquisition. If it's been claimed. The claim comes from GamesBeat journalist Jeff Grubb, who said as much in the GamesBeat Decades podcast over the past weekend. And what he said was, I don't know if it will be a full direct style events, but they will make note about it and they will talk about it extensively, explain what it means for everybody, and talks about the immediate future of both companies becoming one. So maybe we could be hearing some news of some exclusivity coming out for Microsoft, but that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think it would be smart for Microsoft to make exclusive Bethesda games for the Xbox? For the Xbox. Accolade Arcade says, let's go. I was 5 for 5 for drops this week on my vid. GameStop, PS Direct, Target, Ants Online, and Walmart's. Nice, man. Congrats, Accolade, and thank you so much for the videos you're doing, man. They're really good. I'm sure they're helping a lot of people, man. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, so Rare had a game that never released, and it was originally going to come out on N64, and what that game ended up being was actually Star Fox Adventures. So the footage of the unreleased game called Dinosaur Planet was leaked online. Let's take a look at that really quick. So the first thought I saw when I saw this gameplay, I was like, oh man, this is Mario 64, man. And I would have absolutely loved to try this game out if I was given the chance, but it never was released. It ended up turning into Star Fox Adventures, which I don't know. What do you guys think about Star Fox Adventures? I think it took a really odd turn that it came out on the GameCube, and I remember thinking, man, this isn't a Star Fox game. It had a very different style of gameplay, and apparently we saw the inspiration for that drastic change of gameplay style in this unreleased game called Dinosaur Planet that was supposed to come out on the N64. I think this game would have been fun on the N64, you know, like Conker's Bad Fur Day, Mario 64. We saw a lot of cool platformers on that system. It would have been nice to have seen this added to the collection, but I know there's a lot of Star Fox Adventures fans out there, so I'm sure they're happy that this never came out. Oofmeister, thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Walmart says that the PS5 was dropping next 20 minutes yesterday and you liked my tweet about it, but it never happened. I hope I will get a $25 gift card. Well, no, Walmart did drop yesterday, no? Yeah, they did. Yeah, Walmart dropped yesterday. So you weren't wrong in your tweet. So, if you guys saw the Pokemon Direct that dropped earlier this week, they announced that they are remaking Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl, which are remakes of the games that were on DS, Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl. So, my question to you guys is, if do we have any Pokemon fans out there? Were you excited to see that Diamond and Pearl are going to be remade? But not only those two games, because it's cool that they're remaking these, but the one that stood out for me, you guys, and it's looking pretty cool, and the more details we find out about it, the more awesome it's sounding. It's called Pokemon Legends Arceus. And this game, so it's an open worlds Pokemon game, you guys. I mean, are you ready to go Grand Theft Auto in Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an open world Pokemon game, and like, arguably they're all open worlds, right? But I'm saying, like, you can go anywhere that you want in the game at any time, so it's not like you're following a linear path, much like Sword and Shields. You know, a lot of complaints about Sword and Shield was that it was very linear, and that's something that the Pokemon games are known for, right? But with Arceus, you have the whole Pokemon world open, and something along the lines of Breath of the Wild, you know. But I'm gonna call it Grand Theft Auto Pokemon. That's what I want to call it. So, are you guys excited for this? Because when I realized. When I realized this was an open world Pokemon game, I got a little bit excited, man. I'm not even gonna lie, you know. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, what's up, John Barney? What's going on, man? Oofmeister says Scrubbings. Oh, Scrubbings got $25 gift card. Man, hook me up with that $25 gift card, Scrubbings. But I could have sworn Walmart dropped yesterday. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But, I mean, I was getting alerts that Walmart opened up. Yeah, Accolade Arcade GTA Pokemon. Yeah, man. GTA Pokemon, man. I'm hyped for it. I hope you guys are too. Oofmeister says more like Zelda, Pokemon Breath of the Wild. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Arceus. So apparently Arceus is like the creator of the worlds. Like, he created the land and stuff. So that's pretty cool. He's getting a dedicated game. It's not coming out till 2022, but you know what? Sometimes waiting is the best part, I think. Man, so a crazy week of gaming news, you guys. Let me know in the chat, or if you see this video later on, yeah, let me know if I missed anything. There was probably a tons more of stuff. This was just a quick roundup of what we saw this week. But yeah, and just remember, I'll leave the timestamps down below after the end of the stream. That way you guys can skip to it if you want to check it out later, comment on it later, and all that good jazz. And I hope you guys had an awesome week. I hope the rest of your Friday is amazing. It was awesome chatting with you guys. I always really enjoy it. Always feel free to hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on the YouTube videos if you ever want to chat about absolutely anything gaming. I'm always down. And you guys are awesome, man. You guys are so cool. Thank you so much for all the support and for checking out the videos that I've been putting out. I've been having really fun doing this for you guys, and until with the next stream, you guys. Until the next stream, I hope you have an awesome Friday evening. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Oofmeister says Breath of the Shiny Charmander. Accolade Arcade, it's all good, man. It's all good, dude. It's all good, man. Yeah, you can well, you can rewind it later on if you want to comment on whatever we were talking about. I'm down to chat about it. But guys, until I see you next time, thank you so much for checking out the stream. Thank you for the likes and the subs and all that good jazz. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe, stay awesome. You're cool. We're gonna see you guys later, man. Yeah.